Inspired from the upcoming film Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman Barbie Collector Black Label doll by Mattel is a reissue of the 2016 Modern Age Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Is it worth purchasing another Wonder Woman Barbie doll if you already have the previous doll released? Or are you pondering which version to buy instead? Keep watching to soon find out. This comparison review coming right up. Greetings everyone, this is Collectibles Euphoria, your resource for in-depth details of your favorite dolls, collectibles, and action figures. My videos are available for viewing every week, so if you are new here, consider subscribing. Now, without further ado, let's proceed with the Princess of Themyscira. Packaging involves a window-style display showcasing the doll encased. The front of the box is simplistic in design, divided into color palettes of blue, red, and gold, signifying Wonder Woman's signature colors, with a lasso of truth used as design border. Wonder Woman's name is found on the upper left, with the Wonder Woman logo right below the window display. Underneath the logo, it states Barbie Collector Black Label, and on its right side, the DC logo is located. The right side panel continues the window-style display. On the left side panel, it has the image of Wonder Woman herself, and down below continues to portray Wonder Woman's logo, with Mattel's logo visible right on the bottom corner. The back of the box continues the same image of Wonder Woman with her logo right below it. Her name is printed right below the logo and states her role in the film as the Princess of the Amazons and daughter of Queen Hippolyta. Underneath it, it provides a synopsis of the movie, and down below the right corner, it shows Barbie, DC, and Warner Brothers logos, signifying its ownership rights. Once out of the box, it shows the background display, which continues to show her image as standard to all the doll released for this line. The display stand is also located right beside the doll. Turning it around reveals a certificate of authenticity, as well as the base for the display stand. She comes with a clear plastic doll stand with black plastic base. The display stand can easily be assembled. Just align the end of the clear plastic stand towards the hole on the plastic base. The stand is placed on her right thigh to provide an easier display of the doll. She has a certificate of authenticity bearing her name, but since it is non-limited, it contains no doll number. Wonder Woman is definitely an epitome of strength and beauty, as she is captured exemplary well in doll form. She has dark brown saran rooted hair with auburn highlights and with her hair parted on her left side. Her hair is styled in waves of curls and has minimal gel to keep the curls in place. Her hair is still soft to touch due to minimal gel application. She has imprinted facial features such as high arched eyebrows, imprinted long eyelashes, has soft brown eyeshadow on her upper eyelids, has brown eyes, and she is also looking straight ahead. She has a matte skin tone and has a hint of blush on her cheeks. She has nude glossy lipstick with a slight open lip smile. She has a gold plastic tiara which is attached by sewing it towards her scalp. As for the Batman vs Superman version, the facial details are a carbon copy. No details were changed or modified. One addition in here that is not available on the previous doll released is her black knit with faux fur trim hooded cloak with black plastic button closure. I like the texture of the fabric, which feels a little bit velvety, and it is slightly translucent to light. My only complaint is that it is supposed to be a hooded cloak, but ended up just to be a wraparound cloak. Removing the cloak reveals a gold plastic breastplate for its bodice, with red and gold imprinted and embossed details. The golden detailing contains on the neckline design is the letter W, which has her insignia, and has a golden eagle emblem design incorporated with it. Surface detailing is sufficient enough to capture the small details as seen in the film. The bodice is designed to appear like an armor, with a silver cuff or bracers, and a gold plastic armband just on her left arm. The armband is made from hard plastic, while the bracers are made from a slightly softer pliable material and can be removed if preferred. She has painted wraparound brown detail on her hands, as seen in the film. The breastplate is made of hard plastic and is non-removable. The golden plastic detail towards the skirt bears her insignia as well. She has a brown faux leather scabbard with gold plastic hardware on each end. At the end of it, the gold cord lasso is placed just on her right side and is also non-removable. She has a blue faux leather terry skirt with gold imprinted details on the trims. Her bodice and skirt are an exact copy of the doll released last year. Again, nothing was changed nor modified. She has thigh-high gold vinyl boots with red imprinted details and black elastics on the back of the knees, and the boot itself serves to be her leg armor. It consists of a golden pulling and two-toned red and gold greaves. It also has a sabaton, and all the details it portrays are inspired from medieval armors. The boots have wedged high heels, which offers fashionable twist to her choice of foot protection. Again, looking at the last year doll released, nothing was changed and all the design elements had been present with this new doll release. Now, continuing on to the main differences of this reissue doll includes her shield and two-toned sword. The blade of the sword has written and imprinted ancient letterings located in the fuller of the sword. The crossguard has a dragon's head shaped curve, and the hilt of the sword, which includes the grip and the pommel, are all nicely detailed, creating amazing details. As for the last year's Wonder Woman release, the letterings are placed differently and has different engraving details on it. The crossguard also is a simplified version and is not curved nor shaped like a dragon's head. The grip and the pommel design also have different sculpted details on it. For her shield, the design and color schemes are also completely different from each other, bearing no resemblance in sculpted details except for some gold color, which is present on Batman vs Superman version. The newly released doll has a shield with sculpted details of the sun being the inspiration for the overall design and details of the shield. I like the painted details, making it appear exactly as seen in the film. The last year release has a two-tone gunmetal silvery blue plastic and has lining of gold design around it. It also appears to have an eagle design in the middle of the shield. Flipping it around, it also bears different color schemes, with the last year release just being one-toned in color, while the new release has two-tone colors of metallic gold and brown. Also, the attachments to the arms are different now, with the last year design having 3 points of attachments, with 2 black elastics around the upper forearm and 1 around the left hand, while the new doll has a shield with only 2 points of attachments, but still uses a black elastic to keep it in place. Of course, the previous version is more secure and stays better in place due to its 3-point attachments, as opposed to the 2 attachments of the new shield. As for articulation, both of them has the same articulation on the head, allowing good movements in all planes of motions. Both of the shoulders can rotate 360 degrees and can lift sideways about less than 90 degrees. One main difference though is the absence of a bicep swivel on the new doll, which disappointed me a lot in terms of ability to perform dynamic motions needed, like placing the shield in front of her. No matter how much adjustments you do in positioning her shoulder, it is still not able to imitate, not even close enough to what the last year doll is capable of doing. Looking at it in every angle, you can definitely see the limited range of motion of the new doll, which is a big disappointment. She still has 2 jointed elbows, allowing very good elbow bends, and still has good wrist motions in all directions. As for her hips, she is still capable of performing movements in all directions, such as rotational movements, moving her leg forward, backward, and sideways, and is very much capable of doing a split. However, one of my viewers warned me about the inner thigh joints, which I wasn't able to see right away when I made my review on Queen Hippolyta. I was informed that there is a black rubber band connecting the hips together, which also allows the nice flow of movements on her hips in all directions. However, due to it being a rubber band, in time, there is a possibility of it snapping with aggressive hip movements or extremes in temperature. So be forewarned, despite of the elastic being thick, there is still a possibility of it to snap, so practice caution when handling the doll. She has a double-jointed knee joint, allowing very good knee bends, and she still has no ankle articulation. All the range of motion seen on the new doll is exactly the same as the last year released, except for the absence of bicep swivel on the new doll. Now, to answer the question if it is worth buying the reissue doll if you already have the last year release, this actually will boil down to preference. If you wanted a version of her having a cloak, a shield, and sword as seen in the upcoming movie, then by all means purchase the reissue doll, as the last year's version doesn't have the details explained earlier. However, just be forewarned that the new doll is limited in terms of ability to cross her arms in front of her, since she is lacking a bicep swivel and her elbows are not able to rotate to compensate for that lack of motion, since she was provided with a double-jointed elbow instead. If your concern is which one to buy if you only plan on buying one doll version, then I would say I do prefer the last year's version, since I don't really mind not having the cloak. The sword is also not that big deal for me, since the difference in details are not that glaring that you can tell it apart completely right away. The shield would be a little of an issue for me though, since the color schemes are completely different, though I love the two-tone color of the last year's release, so I won't really mind not having the different color scheme of the new one. I also love the 3 points of articulation, since it holds the shield in place much better than the new shield release. That is just my 2 cents, and it is still up to you whether which version was able to meet your expectations better. I already have both of them, and I am happy to have the 2 versions to complete my collection, but if money is an issue, then just pick one of them, since you really don't need both of them to be able to give you the satisfaction in terms of reminiscing the movie. These Wonder Woman Barbie Collector Black Label dolls should please Wonder Woman fans, Barbie doll collectors, and all doll enthusiasts alike. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to my channel for further doll, collectibles, and action figure reviews. Let me know what your thoughts are regarding which doll version you prefer by leaving a comment down below. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr as I post daily news and updates regarding upcoming toys, figures, and collectibles. Thanks for watching. Bye!